What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times Medium Sudoku puzzle for November 19th, 2025. Before we start, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We just crossed over 700 subscribers, so we're right on pace to be right around that number. So if you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, there is a link in the description. And as I usually do with the medium, I'm going to do the puzzle without notation, and we'll see how that goes. So with that said, let's fill the grid. All right, so I noticed this 4 looking across, this 4 looking up. So 4 is in one of these two cells. 4 is going to be in one of these two cells. Just something to notice. I noticed we can place a 6 right here. Okay, so 8 is going to be in one of these two cells, and that lets us place 8 right here, and another 8 right here. So now let's look over here at this column. We got 5, 9, and 6. We already have a 9, 6. So the 5 is in one of these two cells. Okay, won't see anything there, so let's see, we got 2 and 2, so 2's in one of these two cells. 8, 4, 5. We already know 4 is going to be down here. All right, where do I look here? We have 2 9s. 9's going to be in one of these two cells. What about this row? What do we need there? We need 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Wait, right here might be a single. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be a 5. Very nice. And then now this has to be a 5. 4 and 5 are in these cells down here. I'm going to come back up here. Actually, I'm going to place this 8 since I see it right there. I'm going to place another 8 right here. And I think that's it. The last two 8s are in these boxes in these two rows. But this is a 4-5 pair. Remember, 4 is locked in here, so is 5. So we need a 2, 3, and 8. I mean 8, when I said before, 8 is locked into these two cells, not these two. This is a 4, 5. This is a 2, 3, 8. So that's a 2, 3, 8. So what else do we need here? Actually, let's come back to that. Here we need a 4, 5, 7. Oh, not 4, 5, 7. We need a 4, 7, 9. Now this is a triple here. Let's just forget about that. I'm not seeing anything there. This is a triple. It's a 1, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7. So let's think about the 6. 6 is in one of these two. Okay, 7, and what about 1? Not very helpful right now, so you can think about this 5, 8, 6, or this 5, 1. Okay, just how about this column? Let's think about this column. We need a 1, 2, 3. Or maybe this box. Let's look at that. We need a 1, 2, 3, 7. 2's in one of these two. Three's in one of these two. Let's think about this column. We need 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Right here. So this has to be a 4. All right, let's think about it. This can't be a 1, 2, 3. It could be a 4. Can't be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 4. That resolves the 4, 5. And it places another 4, over here. Now again, this is a 2, 3, 8 triple right here. So this has to be a 3 right here. C's 2 and 8. And 2 and 8 go here somewhere. So 3 is going to be over here. Let's think about this row. We need a 5, 6, 9. Okay, we got a lot of stuff there. 2, 3, and 7 is what we need here. We can maybe think about this column, 3, 6, 7, 9. Right here. Look, 3, 7, and 9 sees this cell, so that's a 6. That places one more 6 right there. So it gives us 2 pairs in this box. So this pair right here is going to be 5, 9. This pair here is going to be a 1, 2. Unfortunately, we can't resolve either one at the moment. So we need 3, 7, and 9. 3, 7. What about this bottom row? We need 1, 2, 7, 8. This is 1, 2. Let's look at this row again. We need 4, 7, 9. 4, 7, 9. 5, 9. So 9's got to be in one of these two cells. I noticed that. This 9 sees this cell. 9 will be in one of these two. How about looking at this? 9, 4, 6, 7. So 7's in one of these two. 6, 5, 4, 3. So 5 is in one of these two. Okay, that's not helping. 3. This column needs a 1, 3, 6, and 7. This is just 1, 3, 1, 3, 7. Sure, it's not that hard here. 6, 4, 7. How about 6 up here? We can place this 6. So look at this. The 6 looks across here. There's going to be a 6 in here that points this way. And then we have this 6 that looks at this cell. So we can place a 6 right here. Now, hopefully that leads to something else here. So this top row, we need 1, 2, 3, 7. So we got 3, 7. So 1 and 2 are up here somewhere. So 1 and 2 are up in these cells. So let's think about this. This can't be a 1 or a 2. It could be 3. Can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be a 3 right here. Because remember, 1 and 2, that 1 and 2 sees this cell. So for this top row, 1 and 2 are going to be up here somewhere, not here. This column needs a 1, 2, and 3. So it can only be a 3. And that makes this a 3. And now we can resolve the 2, 1 right here. And what do we need here? 1 and 7. So 1 goes here, 7 goes here. That puts a 7 right there. We're left with 2 and 3 right here. We're left here with a 4, 9. We're left here, and this this column needs a 7. It's got to go right here. And before I finish this, I'm going to go down here. I remember that 7s are locked into these two cells, and now 7's locked into these two cells. So up here we can place a 7. So let's come back here and finish this column. We need a 9. Okay, it's going to put 9 right here. Now let's go up here and look at this. We need a 1, 6, right? 1, 6. Let's see, 4, 7, 9. 4, 9 is what we got here. 2, 8 down here. Let's look at this column. We need a 1, 3, 6. So 6 goes here. That puts 6 there. And what did we need? A 1 right there. So now we're left with 1 and 3 for this column, which we don't know how to resolve that. This is, let's see, for the row, we need a 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this has to be 1. Now this is 1, this is 1, that's a 1. We got 2, 3 left for the row, and we can just finish this column with a 3. So this is 2, this is 3, that's 3. We're left with 4 and 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Can't resolve that. 5, 9 right here. Actually, this is a 5, 9, so we can place this digit. This is going to be a 2. That resolves the 2, 8. So now 8's over here in this cell, and now this is a 7. That means this is a 7. We got 3, 5 left here. That's 3, that's 5. Finish this column with 4. So we can place 4 there, and we can place 5 here. Oop. Finish this row with a 2. Finish this one with a 5. Okay, now we can resolve the 5, 9 right there. Let's look at these two pairs. We need 7, so 7 will go here. Last digit in this column is going to be a 9. That places this 9, that places this 4. We're left with 2 and 4, and it goes like that. All right, another good medium puzzle today. Fairly straightforward, a little bit, maybe not as straightforward as they can be sometimes, but you just got to look out for those hidden pairs. Pay attention to the pointing of digits when you're not marking. Like in my case, I'm not using notation when I do this medium puzzle, but I want to remember as I go through, Okay, like right off the bat, I remember the 4 looked across and this 4 looks up. So even though I'm not using notation, I know 4 is going to be in one of these two cells, and down here 4 is going to be in one of these two cells. And I try to just keep that in my head as I'm going along. And usually you can get a few place digits just scanning around the grid, and then that can help you just move along in the puzzle. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.